Good morning. Today, we are going to go over something possibly controversial. I'm going to talk about adhesion promoter. Generally in the industry, a lot of people hate this. You'll hear a lot of talk of, if you're a good installer, you don't use adhesion promoter. Whatever. If you're a good installer, true. You probably don't need it. Your vehicle's going to sit a while. You're not going to have any issues with edges lifting. If you work in a different setting, fast paced, you're trying to turn a bunch of vehicles out in a day, say, think dealership, you're just in a busy shop where a bunch of vehicles are going in and out a lot, that's where this stuff can come in handy. So I'll go over it a little bit, show you when to use it, how to use it, and what not to do with it. Obviously, the biggest thing is this does not replace skill. If you have a skill issue, this will not fix that. It will just make your life worse, and whoever has to remove that film later is going to hate you, and they're going to put a curse on you, and you're going to be unhappy. Outside of that, where this is really useful, say this truck is 2026 Ram 3500. I'm going to be doing the rockers from about here down. Key problem fail points on these trucks are going to be like your front edge, because they take a lot of rocks, inside your wheel wells, underneath. So what this is designed for is when you apply your glue or you fold your wrap around this edge, you put your little alcohol slip tack solution in there. Sometimes it doesn't want to stick. Alternatively, you get it to stick and then it just lifts back up anyway. So what this is designed to do is make an extra aggressive hold on that glue on the backside of your PPF. So if you were going to use it, for instance, you could put a teeny tiny strip there if you wanted a lot. Key edges are going to be here and down here. You can just dab it in there. But for the sake of this, I'll just kind of give you a tutorial, assuming we're going to wrap over this edge, which I'm going to do. Now, if you have this vehicle and it's going to be here overnight, you can put this piece on, leave the doors open, let it dry, fold it under, it'll stick nice and easy. If this vehicle has to go in like 5 hours, you don't have time to do that. That's where you run the risk of stuff lifting. So I use gloves because obviously not good for your skin. It's not really good for you, probably. It does have like a poison thing on it. So, I mean, that can't be good, or explosive. I honestly don't remember what these mean anymore. It's been so long since I've been in school. But you don't need much. I just have a little dab on there. And if you're going to do this leading edge, all you need to do is just that. And even there, I probably put too much because I lined it up wrong. It'd be the same thing in common failure points, like inside your wheel wells. The reason it could be important here is because these tires are constantly throwing rocks at this edge. So this edge is going to be much more prone to lifting. So if you're wrapping this over like you should, this is going to be a common failure point. Now, obviously, that's not a warranty issue. It's natural wear and tear. No PPF company warranties that. But because you want to help it last as long as it possibly can, it's a simple thing you can do. So where you don't want to use this stuff is like this recessed edge here. This rocker piece is basically, it either, depending on which software you use, it can go right up to this body line, or it can sit like at this body line, but it covers this whole piece. So none of the tires or the rocks from your front tire are going to hit the side of this building, the side of this body panel. So when this lays out, there's a little bit of tension in here. Now PPF can stretch a fair amount. So you do not want to put adhesion promoter right here. So if you do, say you put this piece on, you line up, it looks nice. Now if you have to reposition that and you pull that piece off, all of that glue is now going to come off, so you have to remove that. That's annoying. Plus, this isn't a big enough recess to where you want that. There is the occasional hood where you might like something like that. I can't think of one off the top of my head. I know the tremor hood is pretty difficult on the F-150 tremors, but even that, you don't really need an adhesion promoter in there. I guess it could depend on what kind of film you're using too. A 10 mil film sometimes doesn't stick as well. I know a couple different PPF manufacturers use a different adhesive, so could just be dependent on pressure too, but you can always use hot water. Another good common spot for this, a lot of these edges underneath this door, if you're wrapping it over, you can just run a little bead along the bottom here on the back side just to hold that piece on from taking chips. You can run a little bead under here if you want. Remember, this will stick. Like, you can have PPF stick to this without adhesion promoter. The main benefit of this is if you are short on time and you're still going to do good work, and this is something that's going to go, that's where this comes in handy. If you're trying to shortcut, you're not doing correct procedures, that's maybe where you don't want to use this. You need to learn what you're doing first. Because if you just say slather all this off here, you're going to be immediately unable to reposition that film because it's going to touch lightly tack and now the glue comes off. So now you got a mess. Also, if you ever go to change that film, this happens a lot in the vinyl world with something like Prime 95 on these recesses, instead of feeding it in, they'll just slather all that stuff on there, and now you have to spend hours and hours and hours getting all that glue residue off. I know it's somebody else that's going to do it, but there's still a chance they come back to you and you're going to have to take it off again, and that just makes your life difficult, so don't do that. It's a pretty simple product. There's not much to it. If you don't want to use a surface prep or an adhesion promoter, another alternative is if you have isopropyl alcohol. You can go over your edges with some isopropyl alcohol. If I'm doing it just for extra tackiness, I'll usually use about 99%, just pure. And you'll just put it on your microfiber cloth. So we'll just assume that this is 99%, which it isn't. This is my tack solution mix, so it's only about 20%. But you'll do basically the same thing. You just get it wet. You'll come to the edge where you want some extra tack. So say you're having trouble tacking it in here, and you'll just use your isopropyl alcohol and just go back and forth in there. Try and clean it up a little bit, just to get rid of any residues, stuff like that, just to leave a little bit of extra tack on there. This is mostly water, so it's not going to dry as fast, but it'll give you the same idea. If you feel it, it's more tacky than it is up here, because we just got rid of all the residue that may be on there. So there is alternatives to use. I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with using an adhesion promoter. It's just how you use it. Use it sparingly to assist you. It will not replace your skill issues. If you don't have the skill, work on that first. It's just an aid to help you out. Think of it as an extra set of hands, gently holding this on there while it dries. And then also remember, if you do have to take that piece off, you now use some form of adhesion remover, because you're going to have a little bit of a layer there. Another common spot, like under the hood, if you have a lot of trouble wrapping that front edge and you don't have time to let it dry, a little bit of adhesion promoter can speed that up too. Same thing though, use it sparingly. Don't slather it on there. Paint underneath the hood is not very good, so be cautious of that as well. If you like these sort of videos, maybe like, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. I do a lot of beginner content, try to help you guys out, stuff I wish I knew when I started. So if you have any suggestions, definitely leave it in the comments below, and I'll try to make a video about it.